Here's why. These dictators were no friends of America. Let me give you an example in Egypt, where people now say, well, this stuff didn't happen when Mubarak was there. No, it happened, but in a different way. Let me tell you the deal Mubarak and other dictatorial leaders in the regions cut with extremists. Here's the deal they cut with extremists. As long as you don't do anything against us, you can do anything you want anywhere in the world. Conduct all the terrorism you want. Attack Americans, blow up a train in Spain, do whatever you want. Just don't do it here. If you do it in your country, if you do it in our country, we'll cut your head off. If you do it somewhere else, that's not our business. That's the deal these dictators cut with extremists. And that's not a coincidence that there were Egyptians involved in the 9/11 plot. And these were not Egyptians that came from poor families. They came from prominent and distinguished families in Egypt. Which leads me to the second point. These dictators allow anti-Americanism. Because imagine if you lived in a dictatorial country. You're not allowed to protest the government. You're not allowed to protest your leaders. There are only two things you're allowed to protest: America and Israel. And so that's what everybody does. It's almost a release valve for frustrations. And then they've got a state-controlled media that feeds into anti-Americanism. Do you know that there are media outlets in Egypt under Mubarak and even now that tell the people in Egypt that in America denying the Holocaust is a crime? Denying the Holocaust is dumb, it's outrageous, but it's not a crime in America. And yet they spread these lies, these anti-American lies through the region. Of course there are people in the region that hate us, because our so-called dictatorial friends and allies have allowed anti-Americanism to grow and be fostered, because it helped them hold on to power. So these dictators were not good for the region and not good for America. And the choice should not be between dictators and democracies. The second fallacy is, well, we'll just have an election, everything will be better. That's not true either. Democracies can elect people that don't like us too. So this is not an easy issue to confront. But disengaging from the region is not the solution.